As we always do on Early Edition Day, we talk about what's coming the rest of this week and then we dive into what's ahead for next week. So on Thursday, October 30th, which is day 1 of November sweeps, by the way, we've got Derek Baldwin, Ben Gavin, wanting to talk to Ashley Morgan, Jen Jacob, about their wedding plans. And that comes after he runs into Andre Richardson, Sean Freeman. Clearly, Derek still feels really threatened by this guy, which is totally understandable, but if he keeps pushing Ashley too hard, that's going to be problematic. Plus, Dr. Ted Richardson, Maurice Johnson, tries to move forward, and so does Dana Leslie Thomas, Trisha Mann Grant. I don't think they're moving forward together, though. Ted is not happy to see the devil who torments him, aka Leslie, ironically dressed up as an angel for Halloween. Dr. Nicole Dupree Richardson, Daphne Duplay, and Vernon Dupree, Clifton Davis, on Thursday have plans to hand out Halloween candy at her place. And they hang out and they watch a scary movie together. It's a nice daddy-daughter day. Nicole is dressed up as a witch, but it looks like Vernon decided not to do a costume. And then because she's terrible, Leslie shows up to Nicole's house uninvited saying, "Trick or treat." Obviously, she's one for tricks, not treats. And she's no angel. We know that. Nicole asks if anybody believes that Leslie is an angel. And then, of course, she turns it around and calls Nicole a witch. To be fair, she's in a costume, and I just don't know why she decided to interrupt them. Then other family members show up desperate for advice. I'm wondering if Samantha Richardson, Nadja Jackson, is going to show up to see her grandma Nicole, to bicker about what her 2 dads have done, coming down on her like a hammer over her making out with Nathan, Brennan Suttle. But we all know it wasn't just making out. I love how the kid's trying to tell Bradley Smitty Smith, Mike Manning, and Martin Richardson, Brandon Claybon, that the condom they found was part of a chemistry experiment. It's like, sure, kid, more like anatomy, not chemistry. Also, Ted runs into Leslie at Uptown this week. He sees her costume and says angels can fall, and she tells him to hush. Plus, Tyrell Richardson, Jaden Lucas Miller, impresses the girl that he likes, Jessica, when he defends his sister's reputation. I wonder if Nathan is going to run around and say some things about Samantha after he got busted by her dads, Martin and Smitty. Tyrell already warned Samantha that Nathan is a bad guy. She said that he's a horn dog who basically beds girls and then he talks smack about them and he doesn't want that for his sister. Friday, October 31st, we've got Bill Hamilton, Time and Kyle Durrett, giving Hayley some peace of mind with something he buys. It's a very weird spoiler that he buys her some peace of mind. So maybe he's going to double that life insurance policy from 10 million to 20. You know, you should be careful when you're worth more dead than alive to the people in your life, especially when it's your second wife. So Bill still has no idea that he's in a version of the Kill Bill movie starring Hayley and that she's coming after him. Anita Dupree, Tamara Tooney, makes some surprising plans. It sounds like they might be for Thanksgiving. She is looking to find peace in her life and to help heal some old wounds by a gesture that she makes. The drag queen who looks like Anita and who did the vows for Danny Dupree, Carla Mosley, and Andre in Vegas has been invited to Turkey Day, but I'm wondering if Anita might also invite Leslie, along with Sharon Winger, Bonita Brisker, and Tracy Tyler, Maria Howell, so that Leslie can meet her mom Barbara's other friends from the Articulates. That would be a really big gesture, and it might smooth the waters to some extent. Plus, Joey Armstrong, John Lindstrom, puts a little scare into Hayley on Friday. And I wonder if Joey has figured out that Randy Parker, Maurice, P. Carey, and Hayley are conspiring against Bill. Joey is grilling Randy about what he's doing with Bill's little wife. And then Joey is going to grill little Hayley as well. Also, Eva Thomas, Ambier Michelle, gets an interesting offer that touches her. Maybe it's from her dad Ted, or maybe somebody else in the family. Maybe Peaches. Maybe they're going to do Thanksgiving together. Plus, Madison gets really upset when Chelsea interferes. And it looks like Chelsea is reaching out to Madison's estranged mom. And the pretty doc may not like it. She was having difficulty with her mom kind of, hurting her professionally. So she had to cut ties with her on social media. And Chelsea isn't respecting boundaries. The week of November 3rd through the 7th is the first full week of November sweeps. We're going to have big action. We're going to get more developments with Vanessa McBride, Lauren Buglioli, trying to set herself up to be a mob mall. She doesn't want to be married to the mob. She just wants to be sleeping with the mob with Joey and doing dirty business with him both personally and professionally. Also, Ava and Isaiah Hawthorne, David Lamy Freebie, keep sparking despite Catherine Kat Richardson, Colby Muhammad, trying to stop them before they get started. Also, Derek is still working very hard to be on his feet for his wedding to Ashley. But I doubt Ashley is going to be happy about his deception. Shanice Ernestine Johnson has warned him. Jacob has warned him. Derek is not listening. He has this whole fantasy in his head. He's going to stand up. He's going to pick up Ashley. And I mean, standing up, yes, obviously he can do it. But I don't think it's a good idea to pick up the bride when you've been recently paralyzed. Plus, this is all obviously going to blow up in his face. Nicole tapped the brakes with Carlton this week and told him she still has feelings for Ted, even though she is 100% not going to reconcile with him. But Nicole said it's too soon to move on. And then Carlton said he can wait, and he gave her a kiss. But guess who's not waiting? Ted. But no, he is not moving on with Crazy Leslie, even though that's what she wants. And she basically told Nicole that she was going to get his ring on her finger. I don't see it happening. Beyond the Gate spoilers say that the lovely Shanice from the hospital is who Ted is going to start showing interest in, which I think is pretty fun. They know each other well. They've worked together for quite a while. She is gorgeous and she's not crazy. That's helpful. Fallout for Chelsea comes next week from her meddling with Madison Montgomery's Kenja McNeil mom. Even Chelsea's followers told her, do not interfere. But Chelsea went and did it anyway. And I think we are going to see her and Madison's first big fight. And I do think that Chelsea is in the wrong. Madison is in the right about this. Also, is Bill's little wifey Hayley going to panic and give him too many drops of the poison at once because she thinks Joey is onto her and she needs Bill dead and that insurance check ASAP?